AIAA stands for the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, a national organization. Here at UNLV, we have our own student branch, UNLV AIAA, and we focus on bringing aviation and aerospace to students on UNLV campus.
The reason I joined AIAA was because my discipline is mechanical engineering, which is a very broad field, and having a club that catered to my interests and allowed me to be able to specialize.
My dad and I always loved aviation, and so when I was 6 we got an RC plane and we started learning how to fly it. AIAA has kind of rekindled that love for RC flying and for aerospace because I get to use all of the materials and things that I have at home, and I get to kind of revive them into new projects.
UNLV does not have an aerospace program, which sucks, so AIAA is really the only place I can go to where I can focus on aerospace studies and express my passion for aerospace and aviation and make things that I can't really make anywhere else.
Currently we have 3 different technical projects: rocketry, RC planes, and DBF. The rocketry competition is focusing on Spaceport America Cup, which is a international competition. We need to build a rocket to reach an apogee of 10,000 feet. RC airplanes, we need to learn the basics of building RCs, modeling it, running some analysis on it, and then actually creating that. DBF competition stands for Design Build Fly, a national AIAA competition. So design an RC plane that meets the mission parameters.
A few missions that we have to do: we have to drop payload and perform radar tasks. We use pretty much every process possible. We do 3D printing, machining, laser cutting, hot wire cutting, soldering.
Our technical projects are very hands-on. We have to build planes, rockets, take them to competition and compete with other schools. So the hands-on approach is very much so what we like to do here at AIAA, and we're proud of that.
We took about 5 students to Texas where we competed in aerospace design competition. We came together and we learned, and we looked through books, and we talked to professors, and we learned all this information about how to create a plane from scratch.
My first big project was the 3D printed aircraft competition. It was really neat because I got to see the project all the way from the beginning to the end. So all the way from conceptual design, through the printing process, through the repairs and all the improvements. And then we got to travel to Arlington, Texas and actually compete and fly it. It was really cool to be part of something challenging and fun.
Preparing for comp is pretty difficult. The plane has to get done in a certain amount of time. We have reports due. It's a fun process though, because everyone's in on it 100% and we have to really come together.
I think one of the cool parts about going to competition was that you're out there representing your school, and we get to meet a ton of different schools. We got to see teams from Mexico, from I think Egypt was there too.
I believe Egypt was there.
Yeah.
A lot of teams from India.
Yeah, a lot of teams from India. Just mingling with other teams and seeing what they had, the networking that comes along with these competitions, these travels, I think is very valuable.
It's probably the most rewarding thing about being with a team is that you get to really know your club members, and that you get to learn more about a topic that we all love, which is aerospace.
You get to work with a new group of people. You get to meet new talent, new innovative ideas. You also get a lot of practical hands-on experience.
You can literally take what you learn in class and apply it and learn something new at the same time.
AIAA has helped me in terms of the teamwork that it provides, meeting new people and collaborating with them and pairing ideas and making something out of it.
You're part of the group because you're here to learn. Everybody here is learning, and here you're trying to build and grow together as a group. Nobody's forced to be here. It's more of you want to be here and you want to learn and you want to be part of a bigger project.
Part of an AIAA student, you get to participate in conferences. Conferences are a good way to get more of an idea about the aerospace industry and what's available to you both as a student and when you graduate. It's a very good way to expand your experience both with projects, meeting other people, meeting other students, meeting professors, and you don't limit yourself to what UNLV has to offer. You can go out and you get to see people from all over the world present about things that you're interested in.
Possibility to attend multiple conferences where I work with academic and industry specialists from all over the country, all over the world, and it basically bridges both academia and industry together.
Being able to go to conferences and meet people in the field, have those conversations with them, what I'm doing and how that correlates to the real world. Also connects you with mentors.
I've been able to meet students from across the nation that are doing similar things that I am. I've been able to watch presentations and learn about internships and companies that are doing things that I never would have heard of otherwise.
Talk to different employers and individuals who have done some amazing things for this world.
So Flight Day is an event that we have here at AIAA that happens every semester. We go out to the lake bed and we get to launch our rockets, fly our planes, and everything that we've been working on that semester. It's a very fun way to kind of showcase our work. We spend time together. It's a lot of fun, and it gives us that kind of feeling of a project that you build something, but you also get to see it in action.
My favorite memories are always flight days. There's nothing like seeing a G motor for your first time.
My favorite part of AIAA is the people that I've met.
You start hanging out with someone for so long, doing similar things, they become more than just your classmates, they become almost family of yours. And I think that's really helped me a lot here because I'm not even from Nevada.
Most of my good friends I've made by joining AIAA. You know, you're working together on these projects all the time with each other, or you're spending a whole week with them in a different state for conference. So you really get to know people and build these friendships.
It's very refreshing and relieving to find yourself with a group of students that understand why you like what you like, why you work so hard to do what you do.
Ultimately, to some of the members in the club, it becomes such a big aspect of their collegiate life. It builds relationships that you can't really get anywhere else.
I felt like I was immediately part of the project itself, and it just inspired me to learn more.
We have a variety of different leadership positions for students. We have opportunities as an officer, as a committee chair, or project lead.
My experience within AIAA has been largely shaped by the leadership roles that I've taken on. If you're interested in leading projects, if you're interested in learning more and putting yourself out there and adding both to your skills, to your abilities, and to your resume, leadership is a very good opportunity to do that.
The opportunity to really mentor is beneficial in both ways because one, you're helping students that are just starting and even halfway through their student career, but it also helps your skills giving information.
Personally, I've gotten the chance to mentor students with things that were my hobby, but I've also done a lot of research with.
I think the most valuable thing that I learned was interacting with people about engineering, because I think that's actually a really hard skill that a lot of people undervalue, is being able to explain the math or the concepts behind something.
Engineers always have that stereotype of not having communication skills. And it's not true, especially when people have experiences like with AIAA.
AIAA transcends from just being a student organization to something more.
It's not about how many courses you've taken or the seniority you are or where you stand. The beauty of AIAA is that you come in and everyone has to do their part.
It gave me the chance to explore a field of engineering that I wasn't sure I'd enjoy, and I immediately fell in love with it. And now I have hands-on experience, professional experience, leadership experience, and at the end of the day, I'm a better engineer all around.
It's given me opportunity to kind of grow.
I couldn't imagine, being the same person I am today if I had not joined AIAA.
I'm falling in love again with all of the things that we used to do when I was little, and it helps me think about the future in aerospace.
Nevada is very different than other states as far as aerospace opportunities, and AIAA is a huge bridge to letting students approach the biggest companies, the biggest opportunities, and the biggest projects in aerospace that are available to us today.
You don't get opportunities like this, not very often in college, and definitely not once you graduate, so you have to take advantage of it while you can.
My hope is that AIAA continues.
We want students in the future to have the same opportunity that we have had to work on something that we're passionate about that wasn't necessarily here for us when we started. We really hope to establish something that generations of students to come can learn from and continue achieving it.
If you want to join our student chapter, local membership costs $20. With that, you get access to all of the projects that we work on and a free t-shirt. If you're looking to go to conferences and further your involvement with the national organization, you'll have to pay $25 for national membership. People should join AIAA if they're looking to pursue a career in the aerospace or aviation industry, if they're interested in aerospace or aviation at all, if they're looking to apply what they learn in class, if they're looking to learn some new skills, or if they just appreciate the history. We are a great organization to foster, to cultivate you as an individual, and ensure that you're getting the best out of your undergraduate experience here at UNLV.